Hello, everyone. My name is Antonio Chaparena. Welcome to Political Science. I'm going to be your instructor for this semester. I'm going to try my best this semester to upload videos for each individual chapter. I will also be uploading one explaining the syllabus as well. This one is a little bit more laid back, a little bit more carefree, and it's just me introducing you to who I am. Okay, so who is Mr. Chaparena? I go by Mr. Chop, Mr. C, whatever you prefer. This is a picture of me right here, up in New York in Central Park. Now, a little background about me, my family. So, like I said before, my name is Antonio Chaparena. I'm from a small farm town called Faribault, California. I have a younger brother named Peter, who's pictured right here. That is my mom, that is my stepdad, and that is my biological father. All of my family is in education in some shape or form. My brother is a teacher in Madera. My mom works for the district office in my hometown. And my stepdad is actually a superintendent out in Madera for Madera Unified as well. Me personally, I teach at both Reed College and Kalinga College, and I've been doing so for Kalinga the last 4 years. For Reed, this is going to be year number 2. Now, what was I like back in high school? Now, I like showing you guys this just because I'm 10 years removed from high school now, so it's kind of interesting to see what hobbies I would have done or what hobbies I did do that some of you might be able to relate to. Since Faribault is a small farm town, I was pretty involved in everything. So AP classes, leadership, Avid, FFA, baseball, basketball. Couple pictures from my senior year. Actually, all these pictures from my senior year. Friend group that I used to hang out with. This guy on the left, Evan, was one of my roommates in college. This guy, Sal, in the middle, one of my roommates in college as well. Same friend group that I used to hang out with, all right here on graduation. Now, a little bit about my educational background. So, what qualifies me to teach this subject? Okay. I went to Fresno State. I got my bachelor's 2015 to 2019 in political science. I minored in criminology. I then got a master's after a little bit of a break due to COVID. I got it online for Grand Canyon University. That is my graduation picture right there, the day of my graduation. These were my grad pics about a couple weeks before my graduation at Fresno State. Originally, I was not a political science major. I was actually a biomedical physics major. I was originally going to school. I wanted to get into radiology. I was good at science, didn't necessarily mean I loved what I was doing. I actually found more joy in learning about politics and criminology, so I decided to switch my major. And the only reason I switched my major was because I took this GE required class at Fresno State. I used to be doing my calculus and my chemistry homework in there. Found out that the subject that I was ignoring to do that homework was actually pretty interesting. Switched my major a couple weeks later, or about a month later, and look where I'm at now. So, purpose, why do I teach? Why political science? How did I get here? Kind of already explained political science. Now, why teach? So, essentially, I knew I was going to teach at some point in my career. I thought I was going to go work out in the field a little bit more with politics, for specifically in the criminology field. Life didn't really work out that way. Some things popped up. My life has also had a funny way of keeping me around the Central Valley. But I have no complaints. I was lucky enough to get this opportunity to teach. I enjoy it every single day. So that's what's keeping me here. I actually enjoy being in the classroom. Um, Being in the classroom doesn't mean that I'm just teaching you guys things. There's teaching you guys. I can actually take a lot from you guys as well. Um, there's things I'm always trying to learn. So if I could pick things up from you, whether it's how to become a better instructor, maybe you guys give me some life advice. Most of the time, it's me giving you life advice, though. I'm always willing to take it. But I really enjoy my job. I love this. Before this, I worked a job that I hated. I was on high speed rail. I was making a good amount of money. But once again, just like when I switched my major, it really wasn't something that I enjoyed. I was just kind of doing it just to do it. And I was good at it, but I much rather do something that I love. Okay. And I hope you guys can take that from being in this class. Personal interest. What do? I'm in the gym 6 times a week, in there for a couple hours. I've recently switched up my workouts. I'm getting a little bit older, so now I'm working a little bit more on my flexibility, my joint health. But I'm pretty active in the gym. I like to live an active lifestyle. Okay. When I'm not in the gym, usually in front of a screen, and that's me playing video games. I'm not too big on social media, but I will spend a bunch of time playing Call of Duty, Ready or Not, college football, Skyrim, Fallout, bunch of games. One of the main ways that me and my friends connect when we don't feel like going out in public. Okay. I do watch anime a little bit, or I guess a lot now. currently up to date on One Piece. That's my favorite overall. My favorite new gen is Jujutsu Kaisen. Um, but yeah, I've watched a good amount. I have a pretty good list going on. When I'm not doing that, I'm usually reading. I read for a few different reasons, not just to learn about the subject. I like reading a lot of random articles, facts, just stuff like that. I like just knowing what's going on in the world. Big reason why I read a lot of these articles too. I like to bring them up in class. Since we're fully online, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to try to upload maybe like a little current event news, maybe like every week or so, kind of updating you like, hey, here's random articles that I've seen online. I think you should check them out. I think you guys might find this interesting. Maybe you've seen it on social media. But if you guys ever see any articles, have any book recommendations, send them my way. I'll read them. Okay. Obviously, when I'm not spending time with my friends out here, we're out going to concerts, sporting events. I just like to stay busy. These are both my dogs. Well, this Mookie is my dog. Snoopy is my brother's. And then making playlists. I actually just made my fifth. I have a catalog. I actually just made my fifth R&B playlist. I'm doing it in different parts. Okay. Before that, I made an all Stockton playlist. I listen to all types of music except for country, to be honest. And this is me, Game 7, Dodgers versus the Astros. So this picture's kind of getting old. My brother does not look like that anymore. There's my mom right there, and then obviously me in the middle. Me a few years ago, in Dallas actually, Thanksgiving football. A couple of my friends took some pictures of me. I kept popping up on TV, and yeah, that's how I got this picture off of someone's TV. But last football game I actually went to was last year, Rams and the Bills. Bills versus Chargers. That was this. No, yeah, this wasn't the last game. This was about should have been the year before. Once again, my friend Evan, my friend Sal, both my roommates in college. His cousin, one of my good friends, J Mart. One of the last concerts I went to, not the exact last. This is Don Tolliver. I seen him a few years ago, day before Halloween in LA. Last concert I actually went to, I seen Kate Renata in Berkeley in the rain. It was super good time. Here's my dog Mookie. He's about to be at the end of the or start of next semester. He'll be 3 years old. He's a little Yorkie. I bought him in the Taco Bell parking lot for $500, and yeah, I kind of carry him around everywhere I go for the most part. This is my brother's dog. He's actually gonna be 2 at the end of this month. He's a art poodle, and he's kind of a problem. Um, if I could go back, it's not gonna let me. Mookie's a little bit more of the chill one. He's more of the wild one. Okay. Now, next slide. 3 truths, 1 lie. I'm gonna read all these out. Feel free to pause and guess which one. Usually I do a show of hands to see how many people get this right. Most people don't get this right. Okay. So, remember, 3 of these things have happened in my life. One of them has not. Okay. So, number 1, I have shot around with Kevin Durant. Number 2, I can do a backflip. Number 3, my best friend's name is River. And then number 4, I've been kicked in the face by Lil Uzi. So, if you'd like to pause and take a guess, go ahead and pause the video now because I'll be going on to the next slide very shortly. Okay. So, let's go. What was the lie was obviously I can't do a backflip. I'm afraid of breaking my neck. So the first one, that is me in high school right here at a basketball camp in Oklahoma, and that is Kevin Durant. So that should have been my junior going into my senior year in the summer. So this picture's around 11, 12 years old, something like that. I got an opportunity to play knockout with him. Okay. This is my best friend River. He was in the Air Force. Once again, me and my friends over here. That's his son Sawyer. He's now 5 years old, gonna be 6 in October. I'm actually the godfather to his child. I was the best man at his wedding, and it was a little backyard wedding. Okay, he got married real young. He was getting trying to get the military benefits. He he wasn't, kind of. All right, last picture right here. I actually have a video of this. It's just not good when I upload it because it was on an old iPhone. Um, this was at a festival, day and night. It should have been in 2017. Lil Uzi decided to jump in the crowd where I was at, and he had climbed up on the fence right in front of me. As he climbed in, he decided to jump into the crowd. Back of his foot hit me in the face. Dropped my phone on the floor, cracked it, and yeah, I have a friend. I have 2 friends that can confirm this, so I'm not lying. I also do have a video too, but like I said, it's not the best quality. So that concludes my little introduction. I'm going to be posting this on your module 0, kind of like the introduction. I'll also post this on our first discussion post, and I'm going to try to get to grading some of those discussion posts if you guys have posted them already. So be on the lookout for this video, and then also be on the lookout for the syllabus video that I will also upload in the same module, because I'll give you a little bit more of a background on that. Okay, so pleasure to meet you guys all. I hope you guys enjoy the course. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I'm excited for this semester.